And good afternoon, rat pickers. And I'm Dennis Hudson at orangequant.com. It is now Thursday afternoon, about 20 minutes after the close. And if you watched our video yesterday that was posted on YouTube with the date stamp, that's when we posted it. And if you made some trades, you had a good ride today. So let's take a look at the results. And those results, by the way, were for 5 different stocks. And if you look at the list, it's SHLD, AVEO, PANL, APVO, and SEII. So here we go. SEII, we hit the mark. We wanted a 3% gain. We said minimum. And we more than crossed that mark. As you can see, this little dark blue line right here, that's the 3% mark. And what we're doing is comparing the high of today, which is Thursday, to the close of yesterday, which was Wednesday. That's how these are rated. That's how the call was made, and that's how it was suggested you make the trade to enter yesterday as near the close as you could or get a better price yesterday. Now, interestingly, and you'll love this, SEII, SEI as I call it, was low stock on the totem pole. 6.53%. Okay, let's go on to the next one. And the next one up on the totem pole is Shield, or SHLD. Gosh, the board of directors of that company would be scandalized that we can't remember their names, the name of their little company, whatever it is. But all we do here is play the symbol, right? All you rat pickers out there, you dirty wats. Now, next on the list is AVEO, or AVEO, and that gave us a whopping 7.61% gain. And again, we're talking about the high today versus the close of yesterday. So there you have it, 7.61% on AVEO. And all 5 picks today were winners. Winners, all 5. We kind of expected, hey, we'd fall a little short of 3% on maybe a couple of them, but that did not happen. So let's move on. Next in line on the totem pole is PANL, PANL. And just look at this monster, 11.30%. That's the high today versus the close of yesterday. And remember, we gave you that well before the close, so you could have got in on it. By the way, this screenshot of the bars we're showing you were taken about an hour before the close, so the closing price today would have changed somewhat, but it doesn't affect the high. That's where we make our calculus. Alright, PANL was 11.30, and next at the very top of the totem pole was APVO, APVO. Now just look at this monster, 12.93%. Good grief. You could have, oh man, you should have been trading. You should have been on the website at orangequant.com checking us out. So here they are again, APVO at 12.93, SEI at 6.53, PANL at 11.30, and let's see, Shield at 7.27, and AVEO at 7.61. That's the outcomes from the rat pickers. Now you go look at some of those charts and you tell me if with technical analysis you could have called that, if you would have made those trades. We use quantitative statistical analysis, and that's how we get around some of the problems with technical analysis, which is great stuff, don't get me wrong. You need that once you're in the trade. You need the TA. But to identify the trade in the first place, you need us. Okay, it looks like sometime next week we will have the subscription service ready. We have been optimizing the several different algorithms that we have under the RAT algorithm. There's different kinds of setups that we have. And we want to make sure of 2 things when we put out picks. One, that we minimize your risk of loss. 2, that we maximize your chance of gain. And actually the first one is more important than the second. Because if you lose money, a lot of money, then you're done. Whereas if you can make a little at a time, you can grow. Now these free rat picks that we're throwing you right now are going to get more difficult for you to trade because we will not put them out before the close. We will put them out after the close of the signal day. So whereas yesterday we put it out before the close, gave you plenty of time to get in there. After we put out the subscription plan, then we'll only put these out after the close, and that's going to make it a little tougher for you. You really want to subscribe. It's going to be cheap, somewhere around 10 or 20 bucks a month. You'll get a list, 8 lists a month. Okay, you'll get them in your email, 8 lists a month of different kinds of rat picks. It won't just be 5 or 6. It will be quite a bunch of them for different purposes. Okay, so you want to get ready to subscribe. Send us a note and tell us to let you know when we start the subscription service so that you're right on top of it. So I'm Dennis Hudson at orangequant.com. Hope you made money out there today, and you stay safe, and we will be back to talk with you tomorrow or the next day. We're not real regular with these free picks we're throwing out. All right, have a good night.